Hello, my most incredible artists. It's Mrs. Talbert, your art teacher, also known as your fairy art mother. I'm coming to you from my home, my art studio at my house, and I so wish I could be with you. I am missing you big time. I am missing creating great art with you. I am missing your faces and the energy and all that we bring to the table when we come together as artists. But today, I am coming to you live from YouTube, and I have my son, Brandon, who's helping me because this is my first video, and I have no idea what we're doing. But we're going to have some fun, and we're going to create amazing art. Today, we're going to create a masterpiece using cards. We are making pop-up cards. We are making 3D cards, and not for ourselves, but we are creating cards to honor the men and women who are keeping us safe. They are called our first line responders. These are the men and women who are in the hospitals, in the medical facilities, the firemen, the policemen, everybody who's putting themselves in harm's way to keep us protected from getting the coronavirus. And so that is a big deal because they're very brave men and women. And we want to say thank you. Thank you so much for keeping us safe. And we want to show a thing called gratitude. Gratitude. We want to feel so grateful, and we want to express that and lift their spirits because they're under a lot of stress right now, and they need their spirits lifted. And art is one of those ways that we can do that, right? When you receive something really beautiful from somebody special that took the time to hand make it, it really makes you feel special. It really makes you feel appreciated. And that's what we're going to do today. So, off with my fairy godmother outfit. And it is time to put on our artist cap. Oh, yes. The first thing that we're going to need for today's project is your imagination. I want you to get creative. I'm going to show you some examples of cards that we can create, and then you are going to put your own twist to it. So the first one is really simple. It's super easy, right? It's a hand. And it's basically, I'm going to show you how to do it, but you can trace your hand on a piece of paper. Bam, we've got a heart in here, and it says, you deserve a hand. Or hands down, you're the best, right? And we can get really creative with what we put on our hand. I put nail polish on my hands because I never get to wear it. I always have paint on my hands usually. But this is the first one. The second one that we're going to show you how to create, okay, this is just regular paper. We're going to show you how to, construction paper, but it's a pop-up, and you get a 3D effect with it, right? And this is a little chick that we can create. The little chick matches on the front. And this is really great because we're about to go on spring break, right? And it's almost Easter. And so this is, thank you for springing into action. We could put a little Easter basket here. We could put a rainbow behind it. We could make it a bunny with ears. But any round animal, I'm going to show you how to make this card. Super easy, super fun. And who doesn't like a 3D card? Didn't you love 3D books? I love 3D books. The same effect is with a flower. Maybe you want to put a butterfly or a bee or an entire garden here, right? So we can put grass, we can do all that kind of stuff and create your own flower. Same effect, different template that I'll show you how to make, but this is a pop-up card. Now, when I was young mom, I remember my youngest daughter sent me, and she made me a pop-up card, meaning this is the easiest one we're going to do, and it looks like a little present. So it says, thank you for your gift of service. So you can do pop-up cards. This is the simplest one we're going to start with today, right? It's just 2 cuts on a piece of paper. And you can also do little mini pop-up cuts. This is the same thing. You see how it's popping up? But you can put a little happy face in there, or you can put a little star. These are just attached. See how it just pops up like that? And I just put tape on the back. So you can put a koala bear or a panda and make your own pop-up cards. right? So when you open it, it's like, surprise, which is awesome. The last card I'm going to show you how to make. Again, it's not really origami, but there are some folds on it. And again, my daughter created this one for me, my oldest daughter, and it folds out, right? It starts out as a heart. Looks like an ice cream cone when you fold it though, right? A waffle cone. But when you open it up, bam, it has a message on the inside. So this is easy too. Okay, so you're ready? Let's get started. Here's what we're going to need for today's lesson. So I want you to pick which one you want to pop up. You want the flower? Are you thinking about making a monster with like a mouth moving? You decide which one you like. But here's what we're going to need, okay? Number one, of course, your imagination. Number two, you're going to need some paper, right? So you can have some construction paper. Hopefully you have some cardstock. If you don't, grab some copy paper. Or your mom might have some scrapbooking paper. We could do that too. So we could have scrapbooking paper. But what if you can't find any paper? Then you got to get creative. Maybe cereal box. Okay, we can cut out a cereal box or a pizza, the cardboard from pizza, and we can use wrapping paper to wrap it, right? So whatever paper you can find, let's get some paper. Second thing you're going to need some scissors, right? So depending on how great you are with the scissors, you might need safety scissors. You might need some help from an adult, depending on, what level you are in your cutting skills. So we need scissors. You're also going to need some glue. So we would like a glue stick if you have it, or Elmer's glue, but something to stick the pieces together, right? All right. We're also going to need some markers, right? So you can have washable markers, any kind of markers. You're going to need a pencil or a pen to trace out your design. You're going to need that. And you might even get like a pattern to make the circles so that you don't have to freehand your circles. So like any little top, jar, or cup, that would help. And I'm probably not going to use this, but you might want to use it. I go rogue and just freehand sometimes, like, but sometimes it's got a little twist to it, a little angle. It's not necessarily straight. So if you want it super straight, you might want to get a ruler. Okay, so those are the materials that we are going to need to create our designs. So let's get started with our first, most simple design. Now, I forgot to tell you, if you choose to do something like this, right, it's our pop-up card, right, bam, because this is a circle design, maybe you want an oval design. So it looks like an exploding egg, right, like not an exploding egg, but an Easter egg with little dots or patterns on it. You can put the dots on even with nail polish if you want, or paint. You don't necessarily have to use markers. But then it's going to be an oval. It's going to be a different shape. And you can say, you're extra special, or thank you for going the extra mile. I've got a million corny sayings, but I like them. And it's going to make somebody giggle and happy. And that's what we want to do. We want to put smiles on people's faces. Yes, this smile is awesome. Okay, so thank you for springing into action. You can put hearts, like an exploding heart. Hold on one second. Like you can do a little heart where it pops out, right? And saying thank you for putting your heart on the line or something like that. You deserve a hand. We said that one. So I just wanted to give you some really cool sayings to match the theme of your card. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to get all set up, and I'll see you back in 2. All right, we are back. So now what we're going to do is show you the simple way to make a pop-up card, okay? I'm going to go through each one with you with the materials that we just talked about. So step 1, grab your paper. And you're going to need 2 sheets of paper, one for the outside cover and one for the inside that's going to pop. So in the simple design that we did, where it was just a little pop-up, just like a stand, you could also even cut many layers in here and do like a staircase. So, where it's like a staircase where you could put words on each stair. So we're going to show you the simple technique, okay? So step 1, grab your paper. Step 2, fold it in half. And the way you want to do it is you want to line up each corner, 1 corner, 2 corners, right? Line this up, and then walk your finger to the middle, and then slide it right down the center of your paper. That way, it doesn't move on you. And then slide it to the right and slide it to the left. Okay? So now we've got a perfectly folded in half piece of paper. Great. So you're going to get that nice and creased. The second thing that we're going to do is we are going to cut right in the center of our paper where we want our pop-up stand. Now, if you wanted to, you could take your ruler and, draw 2 lines to make them, equal, right? I'm just going to eyeball it. I'm going to go in the middle and I'm going to start cutting straight up. About 1 inch up. And then I'm going to come here again and I'm going to go straight up. Now, so I've got 2 cuts in my paper. 2 cuts. You see the little cuts? Just like this. Just like this. Little tap. 2 cuts. Bam. Boom. Right? It's about 1 inch up and 1 inch apart. You can make them as many tabs as you want to, as many pop-ups as you want to. But this is the simple version. Okay. So now that we've got that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to push that tab in. Here we go. And we're going to fold it. Push it in. We're going to fold it the opposite way. Got to make sure our folds are good. Okay, now I'm going to pull my tab in. And you see how I did that? So I just pulled it in. So it's like this. Like that. Just like that. And then I pulled it in after I folded it. And now I'm going to squish it and fold it just like so. Just like that. So when I open it, I've got a little stair. A little pop, 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 pop. Right? It's off-centered too. It's all good. So don't worry about that. Because if I wanted to make it center, I could just cut off a little of that card and we would be good. Now, I forgot to tell you something super important. Oh my gosh. Okay. We've got to make sure we wash our hands. Before you start this project, you want to make sure that you have thoroughly washed your hands because these are going to be shipped out and we want to make sure, I hope you're washing your hands for 20 seconds, 20 to 30 seconds with hot water and lots of soap to make sure everything is sanitary and wonderful, hygienic for our people to receive it. So go wash your hands. Then come back and start your project. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so we're going to go ahead. Now, at this point, you can decide, do I want to cut out a shape and tape it into my card like a little happy emoji, right? So thank you for bringing sunshine to our lives, or you are a superstar, or maybe you could do a guitar and say you're a rock star. So you can do the little cutouts on here and then tape it to your staircase, right? Or you may want to do a full-on, normally this is a cake when we're sending it, we decorate it like a cake, but this looks like a party. It says, thank you for your gift of service, and we decorated this like a gift. Now, if you're at home, you might start to get other supplies to decorate it. Maybe you want to put feathers, right? Like I have a bag of feathers, or little pom-poms, or beads, or sequins, or even, dare I say it, glitter. You know I'm a glitter girl. Or you can decorate it with glitter glue if you don't want glitter to go everywhere. So that is how to do the pop-up card. Remember, fold in half, right? We folded it in half. Cut, cut. And again, if you wanted to do a staircase, you could do many cuts and do like, a whole situation. But you pull this in half, pull this back, this tab, press, 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 and then pop goes your card. Okay, so these are really cool ideas. But now let's make the 3D chickadee card. Okay, here we go. So I'm just going to throw this to the side. So this is the card we're going to make now. So step one, we need to get our 2 sheets of paper, right? Well, actually for this one you only need 1, but we need an orange sheet of paper. Now, what if you don't have orange? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're going to color orange with your marker or paint or turmeric. Did you know that turmeric, you can paint with turmeric? You can paint with coffee. You can paint with tea. There's a lot of things you can paint with. So I'm going to grab the color of my chick, which is yellow, and his beak and his feet are orange. Yes. And then again, you could put clouds. You can put whatever you want. I just want to show you the basics, okay? His little wings. We're going to put in the little eyes, and it's going to be super cute. Okay. And we have green for the grass, or you can paint in the grass. So step one, let's make our card. Now, I don't want it to be this big. This is scrapbooking paper. So I'm going to go ahead, and this could actually make 2 cards. How cool is that? So I'm going to fold it over. Remember our technique? Corner, corner, walk it out, walk it out, walk it out to the center. Go straight to the middle. Slide to the right. Slide to the left. Crisscross. Everybody clap your hands. Oh, I'm sorry. Now I'm going to fold this again, right? Because I'm trying to make 2 cards from this. So this is if you have big paper. If you don't have big paper, you don't need to do all this, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and cut my paper. And I'm just going to try to get it as close as I can. I can adjust along the way, right? So now I've got my card. Yay. Hello. Hello. Right? Now, let's make the chickadee. So for the chickadee, we're going to, maybe we should make a pink chick. I think I'm feeling I want a pink chick since we did a yellow chick. So I'm going to take my pink paper, okay, and I'm going to fold it in half. I need 6 circles. So you can either cut, 6 circles, or you can fold, fold, fold. Let's cut them. Let's just make our little template here. Okay. So I'm going to take my cup, and I'm going to use this as a template to trace. Okay. So I've got 1. Can you guys see that? You may not be able to see that. 2. Give yourself plenty of room. I shouldn't have folded that in half. I change my mind a lot. Have you noticed that? 3. All is well. I hope you are too. I hope you guys are getting some good fresh air, taking care of yourselves, getting sleep. Okay, so I've got 6 circles. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out my 6 circles. And I like to cut them out like this just because it helps me maneuver a little bit better. It helps me get into the crevices and the creases, right? So I've got, right? So now I'm going to go, meow, meow. Sound effects are optional, but I'm just going to start speed cutting. Meow, meow. All right. And I think my son's probably going to be able to edit this to go faster, but I don't know. This is all new to me. We're learning together, ladies and gentlemen. All right. I'm going to have a lot more videos on my YouTube channel. I can tell that I am going to like this a lot. And we can do a lot of fun art projects. Art makes me calm, and it helps me focus a little bit better in every other area of my life. So I hope you love art too. when you just go, I'm just going to play. I'm going to let my imagination soar. All right, so I've got my 6 circles, right? And then the remnants, the scraps. I use these scraps for a lot of things, but I'm not going to hang on to them today. So I'm going to go ahead and I've got my 6 circles, 6 body parts right here that make up my chickadee. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start folding these in half. Just folding them in half. And they look like little tacos. They look like little tacos. I like that. Do you have Taco Tuesday night? We have Taco Tuesday night at the Talbert household. So I'm going to fold these all in half. 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 One whole, folded in half. Now I got 2 halves, 1 half, the other half. Right? Bam. Half. Super easy. Now, if we were doing that tulip, I'm going to show you how we can do the tulip too using the same technique. So I've got all my little halves, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to kind of make them a little even because they're a little wibbly wobbly. Just a little wibbly wobbly. And again, have you ever had a great pop-up book? There's some really great pop-up artists and illustrators that you should check out. Maybe I'll put the link on to one of them. It's a really cool art and to learn the design of how to make something go from a shape, 2-dimensional, to a form, 3-dimensional, right? One of the elements of art. Yes, the elements of art. Color and shape and form and line. Oh, yes, and texture and space. Okay, we've got all of our cute little 3D. Now, what we're going to do is start putting our body parts together. So, after we've gotten our circles cut, we folded them in half. Now we're going to use our handy dandy glue stick. Don't you just hate it when a glue stick runs out or when it's all dry? We got to make sure we put that top on it. Yes. All right, so let's take our glue stick. We'll take our first circle, okay? And got to make sure those folds are nice and crispy. All right, so I've got it down, and now I'm going to start to layer the circles on top of each other. So this one's down, and now I'm going to take my glue stick, and I'm going to get a nice amount of glue right here, just like so. Bam! You got it? And I'm going to stick it, kind of line it up here, line it up together. You see I'm doing it? Just lining it up right on top of it. Okay, so now they're together. Oh, they're friends. Yay! All right, so again, what I did, I'm going to show you again. I put my glue and I just smacked my taco right on top of the other taco. Bam! You got it. Now I'm going to take another taco. Oh, got some cheese on this taco. Okay, I'm going to take my other taco. Yeah. And bam! Put it on this one. Did you see it? Did you see how I did that? What's happening? Oh, yes, it's becoming a little pop-up thing. Okay. All right. I'm going to take another one. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. We should have some music going on. All right. And we're going to put it right on top. Just like so. So now I've got 4 tacos taped together. And then I'm going to take another one. Right? Bam. Oh, that's my dog. That's my furry baby. Her name is Lacey. Okay, so we're going to put this right on top, just like so. Okay, so we just keep going around and around and around. We got one more taco to put on top. I'm getting hungry thinking about tacos now. Okay, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. All right, smush it. Smush it like a sandwich. All right, did you smush it? Okay, we are ready to insert our globe, our little cute little animal here. So now I'm going to take my card, open it up, and we are going to find the center, and right on the outside of our taco, more glue. Put lots of glue so that it does not come out. So we're going to put glue here on the end, and we're going to line it up right in the middle. Smushy, mushy, smushy, 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 right? Okay, now we're going to do the other side. Put a ton of glue on. Smushy, wushy, smush, 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 smush. Okay, now we want to make sure that we kind of fold out each layer of our paper, right? Make sure it's all nice and evenly distributed. And I forgot to show you something. See how cute that is? It's like a party ball. All right, I like that too. You can make this a monster, right? You could make this Easter egg if you made it a little bit more, oval. You could make this Easter bunny if you put some ears on it, or a bear. I mean, the options are endless, really. They really are. Okay, so if you wanted to put a beak in yours, like this, like my little baby, then what you're going to do is you are going to cut out, and I think I'm going to do a yellow beak. You're just going to cut out a little triangle, right? And put a little glue. A little glue will do. I guess I should probably take the top off of that glue. That would be helpful. Okay, and I'm going to put glue on both sides of the ends. And I'm just going to, right in the center, I'm like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to do this one right here. I'm going to insert the little beak. Just like so. Isn't that cute? It's so cute. All right, now we need our marker. We're going to take our marker and we're going to put some eyeballs so this poor little thing can see. So I'm going to go ahead. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to put a little eye. Right? Now, this one's a girl, so I'm going to put cute little eyelashes. Oh, she's so glamorous. Oh. Okay. I'm going to put our eyes. Now, you can make yours way more creative than eyes, but I've got an eye on this side and an eye on this side. Now, she needs some legs. So let's put some legs on her. Boom. Bam. Okay. I've got 2 stick chick legs. Right? And if you wanted to, I just pre-cut some grass, but you could paint grass in there, right? So I'm just going to put some grass here. You can put a rainbow, you can put clouds, you can put, maybe she's in the forest, you could put trees, maybe there's a house behind it, maybe you have little mini chickadees, right? And you can put little baby chicks all next to her. I don't know. But what I do know is that you just have to make it your fabulous creation. All right. So we've got our little grass. We've got our little chick in here. Now, what do you want to say? What is your message? What do you want to share with the person who's going to open it? Right? So you might want to say, oh, thank you. Thank you, right? Or, thank you for springing into action. Any of those ones I said. I forgot my wings. We need some wings. We gotta, this chick isn't gonna get too far without her little wings. So I'm gonna take my paper, fold it in half, and I forgot to do some feet too. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take our paper, we folded it in half, and now I'm gonna cut on a little curve, one little wing, two little wings. They're little curves. They're little arcs. I'm just moving my scissors and I'm letting it curve, 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 right? Just curving. This looks like, I don't know what this looks like, but could be a flower, could be a wing, could be a foot. Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to glue it in. Yes, we are. Boom. Now she's ready to get to stepping. She is ready to do the chicken dance. Okay. All right. Here we go. She's got her wings. She's got her eye. She's got her nose, her beak. Bam! So now we come back to the front and we've got to do something special to the front. Now, I'm going to stop here because I'm going to let you decide. What do you want to put on the front? Do you want to make a little circle and make a little matching chick with the little cheek color and the nose and the legs? Do you want to make a bam? Right? You know, another thing to say thank you on the front. Do you want to put flowers? What do you want to put on the front for your exploding card, your pop-up card? Now, I want to share with you how to do this with flowers if you wanted to make these flowers. So remember, same concept. However, instead of your circle, what we're going to do is you're going to make a template or a pattern for a flower. So again, I won't do the whole card. I'll just show you. All you're going to do, and maybe you have some index cards, you know, around. You're going to take an index card. Okay, I'll just do this one. I had some old index cards because they're a little bit more, you know, heavy in weight. And you're going to fold it in half, right? That way we get an equal halves to make a whole. Okay, so I've got my card, and now I'm just going to draw. Now I'm going to draw this in marker so that you guys can see it. But all I'm going to do is I'm going to take a point here and go down, and then come up, and then do the swoop diddy whoop diddy. Here we go. Swoop. And make my little tulip. Looks like a little tulip, yeah? I don't know. I was inspired by this card. Somebody gave me this card, and I loved it so much that I thought, oh, that would be a good card. I like that. All right. So I'm going to take this, cut it out. Go down, go up, just like so. And maybe you say, oh, no, that's too fat. Right? Okay. So I've got it like this. I open it up, and now I've got my tulip, right? How many do we need? We need 6. Remember, that's the magic number. You could probably have more. You probably have 8. But, so when the same thing, you're going to take this, and you are going to take your paper, and you are going to draw out 6 tulips, fold them in half, stick them on top, taco, right? Remember how we did our taco? We're going to stick it on half, stick it on the other, stick it, and then take it on this side, put it on this side, on the back side of the cover, and bam, voila, boom. You have an exploding tulip. So, same concept as we, oh, where's my card? Oh, there it is. Same concept that we did this, it's just a different shape. So again, you can do many, many shapes. And I'm going to attach some other videos that you guys can see. And I want you, like, these are super simple. So really go do more detail than I did. Put bees and trees and clouds and butterflies and fill it with a lot of love, you know. And I'm loving that we live in Southern California because we get all this beautiful, you know, wonderful weather. And all the flowers and the birds are out. Maybe you put some birds flying in there, okay? So have fun with that. Now, let me show you how to do the hand. The you deserve a hand. Ah, you're going to get a round of applause. Okay, so let me put this away here. I showed you how to do the staircase. I showed you how to do the pop-up 3D. So now what we're going to do is we are going to take our paper, right? Can be any color you want. This one happens to match me. Ah, coffee latte. All right, and I'm going to fold it in half. Do you remember? Measure up here, go to the center, swoop it this way, swoop it this way. Yep. All right. We've got our half. Here's our fold right here. This is the fold. This is where it opens, right here. Fold, open. Now, I'm going to take my hand, and I'm going to take my left hand. I'm right-handed. And I'm going to put my wrist right on the diagonal, right where the diagonal is. Okay, so right here. And I'm actually going to use marker, even though you should use your pencil because you want it to be very light, right? Sketch, sketch. Okay, but I want you to see it on this video. So here we go. We're going to take our hand and we are going to, you don't have to use your hand. Maybe you grab your mom's hand or your sister's hand or your brother's hand. Okay, so, but I'm going to use my hand and I'm just going to trace around my hand. There we go. All right. And now I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to just cut it out. Now this is where you want to take your time. Okay, you can even cut away some of the excess, right? So that you can get down on in there. All right, so now hold them together so they don't move on you. And you're going to take your scissors and really just take your time tracing, cutting the traced line that you had there. Now you want to think, maybe I'll put a ring on this hand. Like you can make a cute little a flower ring and put on it. Maybe you put nail polish. Maybe you put a friendship bracelet. That would be really cool because I know that Operation Gratitude, sometimes they make bracelets. So maybe you put, thank you for being one of our heroes. That's a really big deal. All right. So I've got my hand and then now when I open it, bam, it's still connected, but we're going to put the heart in the middle. Okay. And this one I should have started it a little bit higher because now, thank goodness, we're going to put this big old heart on it so that it actually looks like a card, right? So, boom. Also, let's see, what color heart should we do? Let's do pink since it's right here. Or maybe I painted some paper, so maybe I'll do my painted paper. It's an ombre effect. Oh, right, of different values of red and pink. Okay. All right. So I'm going to cut this out. Right? I'm going to fold it in half. Everything starts with that fold, right? To get that nice even sides on both sides. So we're going to take it and to make a heart, I'm going to start on a diagonal cut and just round out the top and then come around, boom. And it almost looks like a tear, doesn't it? It looks like a tear, right? An upside down ice cream cone. Oh, now it's right. Bam, I got a heart. All right. So now let's go ahead and put our heart. I'm going to just put the glue on both sides. Glue it right on down. Now, though, I'm going to have to do something with that front because look. Maybe I'll put a heart on the front too. That'd be kind of cute. Or actually, this was the front. This is the back. Here we go. Now we're cooking. Right? So I've got my heart and we're going to fold it. Got to line it back up. And I've got to figure out something to do. I think I might put another heart on this side so that it matches and it covers up where I cut it. So see, don't cut yours. When you do your cut it, give it about 2 inches so that you have enough room to put a cute little heart. I cut mine too low. So make sure you don't do that, okay? And then, like I said, you can put nail polish, you can put rings, you can put bracelets, all of that good stuff, okay? So, what card are you going to do now? I'm going to give you some examples below. I cannot wait to see you take a picture of your thank you note for our heroes, our frontline responders to our, for our Operation Gratitude project. So thank you so much for being a part of my first YouTube video. Hopefully, you got some good tips. Hopefully, it gets your imagination going. And the next one's going to be even better. Spread the love. Be creative.